Well, our reporter John Wanyama has been following the lockdown in the home of champions, and he joins us live now with the latest update. Wanyama, good afternoon. It's good to see you. What is the situation on the ground now? Is that a lockdown, or the OCS giving roadside declarations? What's happening there?
Good evening, Trevor. And indeed, as you have said, the OCS had given residents 4 hours, especially those business people and those people who are just having nothing to do in this town, that they have only 4 hours to close down their businesses, their shops, apart from hotels, chemists that are selling drugs to Kenyans. But apart from that, all shops are allowed, now already complied. And as you can clearly see, there are already padlocks on some of the shops here. And it's not only this shop, but my cameraman, if he can just show you, down there, we have seen severally, as we have been doing spot check in Eldoret town, around 35 shops have already closed. They only in 2 streets that we have only gone to check. And Trevor, traders and residents are raising issues here, saying that they are willing to stay at home, but they have nothing to eat, especially those who work hand to mouth. They are saying they depend on only 200 shillings on each and every day for them to survive in this town. But unfortunately, they are saying they won't be able to stay at home. They will come to town and do whatever they can and get something. But the OCS was very clear that after 4 hours, now we have been left with around only 30 minutes according to the time he had given, now that they will be dealt with accordingly and they will be forced to leave the town. So we are about to understand whether it's a total lockdown or not. But if I can talk to someone here just from a distance, and as I can keep this. Sir, how are you? Mbona umekaa nje? Duka yako iko wapi? Umefunga? Na OCS aliwaambia nini? I will hold for you.
You hold for me. Kwa sasa tumefunga biashara zetu kulingana na vile OCS alisema, sababu alisema ametupea masaa 4. Ukiangalia hii ni duka ya jirani yangu na mimi next niko hapa karibu. Tuliambiwa tufunge kazi baada ya masaa 4 na tujui tutakula wapi, tutakunywa wapi. Watu wenye wanatubebea mizigo wakituletea kazini zetu, tunawalipa hiyo pesa ndio wanatumia jioni, haona kia kukula. Sasa leo hata tunashangaa vile serikali itusaidie, hata ingawa ingeambia Safaricom itutupie shilingi hata 1500 kwa simu, tuone Kenya tutanulia watoto jioni chakula nacho.
Okay. Thank you, Trevor. Those are same sentiments from residents here. As you can see, Trevor, here it's a shop operating a halfway. It's an agrovet, but farmers are also doing whatever they can before the total lockdown maybe, so that they can have the seeds and the fertilizer back at their home. But as you can see, this shop, we have been told it goes up to 6 p.m. in the morning, but now it's around 3, but so almost closing. But it's an issue in Eldoret town, but also we have been informed by residents who have been complaining on social media, Trevor, that some 15 MCS had gone out outside the country in Dubai, and they had come back to this country and they had not quarantined themselves. But according to Speaker of Uasin Gishu County Assembly, David Kiplagat, has clarified, saying that this first batch came into the country on 6th of March and they quarantined themselves for about 15 days. And it ended on 22nd, and the second batch of the MCS left Dubai on 15th, and they landed in this country on 15th, and they are also going on with the quarantine. But some residents back there in the village where they are coming from are saying those MCS are just walking aimlessly, greeting and saying hi to each and everybody without taking all precaution and the caution they are given out by the government. So it's an issue that we are still following up. We will be also looking for these people where they are and whether they are still quarantining themselves or not, Trevor. But as per now, as I had told you, shops are closing down in Uasin Gishu County. Only supermarkets, chemists and hotels are also given orders that only food for the customers, when they walk in, they have only to take away food stuff, but not having people sit down and have their meals in the hotel. So Trevor, we are still watching and keeping an eye on this. We'll get back to you and inform you and our viewers wherever they are what is really happening in Uasin Gishu County. Trevor.
Thanks, John. That's John Wanyama speaking to us live from Eldoret, where the OCS there, Michael Lekaili, has ordered shops to be closed within the next 4 hours. They're just about in the final hour, and most of the shops have already been closed.